Hey everybody, and welcome back. My name is Sue and I'm from OML Embroidery, and today we are going to be making some really cute. Look at this. Isn't that cute? And I did it in different non-traditional colors too. And it looks good. Either way, it looks good. So Cindy West, good morning. Shannon, yay. Misha, are you up and running yet, girl? Are ya? Isabel, hello. Robin, hello. Really cute, yay. Dwani, hi, Dwani. It's always nice to see you too. That is adorable, says Julianne. Lynn, our Lynn is in the house. All right. Whoop, 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 Lynn. Glad. Not yet, but getting there, right? Like, we miss you. We want you back. But we're glad you could make the lives for sure. Change is definitely a struggle for all. Elizabeth, hi Sue, hello. Evelyn, yay Lynn, yeah, I know. Sherwood Forest in the UK, is that seriously a thing? Sherwood Forest? It probably is. Cool. Karina, Chris Yost, hello. Cindy, Sugar Springs, Michigan. Now that just simply sounds like a nice place to live for sure. I'm back in the group for good. Yay. Awesome. Jude, good morning from Miley and me. I saw a picture of Miss Miley the dog, listening to me and watching me on the TV. Her ears are up and she's paying attention. And I think that's adorable. I think it's adorable. So, yeah, awesome. Let's see. Hi from the Netherlands, says Marlon. Well, hello. Georgette, good morning, everyone. I think I said, Karina, are you ready for the match tomorrow? Awesome. Awesome. Washington State, Margie, welcome. Tracy. Sherwood Forest is in Nottinghamshire. That's awesome. I think I probably knew that. It's just funny to say it. Really? I knew that. I lived in Wiltshire in England, so yeah, I know. Sue, you just made my hubby's day. Why did I make your hubby's day? Hi, Mr. Misha. We can say that. Hi, Mr. Misha. She needs her machine going. Yes. Sugar Springs is just perfect for me. It sounds like on Wreck-It Ralph. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but that's just me. Good morning, my sister Lynn. I miss you, Lynn. Lynn hasn't come over for a little while for movie night. She's busy, so hopefully we can get that back going. By the way, here's my tea. Earl Grey tea hot from Tim Hortons. Yummy, yummy. So, all right, let's go to the desk. Which one is it? Do I not have it on here? No, I don't have it on here. I guess I have to manually do it. Sue desk. Oh, I do. There we go. So you can still see me, but you can see the desk too. I think that's nice. Oh my God, our nails match. Oh, so I have, let's see, my nails are red, Christmas red gel, and then I have hollow taco gold on the top. So, my grandparents lived in Wiltshire, Swindon. Oh, yeah, we lived on the Salisbury Plain, right near Stonehenge, and I loved it. I loved it. So, this is what we're talking about today. Look at these guys. So, this is simple, easy, but it gives you lots of choices. So, I'm going to go through that. I have red sparkly nails too. All right, a new club, a new nail club. Yay, Christmassy. I love it. Red and gold are just simply my favorite. So thank you, Elizabeth and Isabel. So this is the first one I did. I tweaked it up a little bit because I couldn't get the fabric to go on a little curve like that. So I'm like, oh, and I refined the shape a little better. I wanted I wanted more of a circle instead of a teardrop. I mean, it's okay. I'm not 100% happy with it, but the folded fabric looks great. Look at it on the back too. Back is lovely. I did change my bobbin thread. Yay. I know. I'll be sharing your Wreck-It Ralph comment with family. Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. That's how my mind works, right? I just think of, you know, funny things. Mylar or organza. No, it is just fabric and the metallic thread over top. So it's kind of cool, folded fabric, and there's quilting stitches. This is the actual one. This is my first draft, but it had pretty colors, so I thought, yeah. It has quilting stitches, and then it has pretty motif stitches across all of them. And you can skip them. You can do both of them like I did here. You could just do these parts and skip the quilting, or vice versa, whatever you want. I went for the whole shebang here because I thought it was cool. Joanne, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate all the support you guys can give. I'm just about on my own with this. This is going to be my job every day. So yes, can you use organza? Oh, absolutely. You can use organza on everything. I would suggest when you put the backing on, it stitches around once, you could stitch it over top or something like that. Yeah, but thank you for your support. We have to make it work because this is it. If I can't do this, survive off of this, then I have to go do something outside. And I don't want to do that. So there we go. So these are really cute. You guys can make them, fussy cut them, folded fabric. I mean, we love that. We love that. So you can use, now this comes in 3 different sizes all in one. So I decided I want to go bigger. 4x4, 5x7. Yes, I'm going to say yes. Susan Williams. Hey, Sue and OML gang. Yay. It's a great thing for you. Yeah, I want to be happy, and patches used to make me happy, but it's so ruined. It's such a mess that it just makes me upset, and I don't want to be upset. So I want to do what I love, and creating is what I love. And I'm having more fun and I'm happy. So yes, for sure. So 4x4, 5x7, and 8x12. So the 8x12 one is really nice. I love it. So for the 4x4, you could use scraps. You could use a charm squares. And this one I am actually using scraps. Now, I don't know how these guys are going to work out. This might be a better pattern for the larger one. I think it would, but I'm going to try to place it so I get their cute little faces in. I just had it. This is the fabric, actually. And it's super cute. It's really cute. When I got this fabric, it's just a little fat quarter, right? I thought all I saw was fussy cutting these guys out because they're so cute. They're so cute. So we'll try that. And I just had a piece of green. It's not exactly nice fabric, but it'll look good on this. And then that green brings out this. So it's going to be red and green. And I think I'm going to have some bling on it, so I think I'll do some gold. And I think, could you use a jelly roll? Seems the stripes are not that wide. You could use a jelly roll. Let's see, let me measure here. The strips are 1.5, so 2 inches. So even if you did 2.5, that would be perfect. So yeah, you could. And that would make things so easy. So depending on the size that you're doing, that's what you can do. There's lots of options. Like I said, the choice is up to you. They are all color changes, so you can stop your machine and decide if you want to do it. You don't have to do the quilting on everything. You can change it around, make it stand out. And this, look how the trees turned out. I love that. I think that is fussy placement basically, which is a little bit to do, a little bit difficult to do, but I did it. So a little bit of patience for that. Can you make it reversible? Sure you can. Why not? You just have to do the front twice, and when you go to put it on the back, like don't trim it, put it on the back and do all the satin stitches and whatever, and just treat it like a piece of fabric so you can. It's awesome. So metallic thread, yes please. Oh, we love the metallic thread. We've got our strips. I might do a folded fabric back instead of the satin stitches. I want to see. Could you please add an option for the little Misha, welcome to show your support. All right, thank you for joining the group, the membership. That's awesome. Could be hung up. Thank you. Yeah, I suppose that's a good idea. I didn't really think of that. The 4x4, I think I thought of it briefly and then I forgot. It happens. I'm getting old, kind of busy these days. Happy busy though. Happy. And just a reminder too, these are the mug rugs that we did a couple weeks ago before the dime stuff. A little bit of sparkle. You can get them as a pack. Also on the new website, it's still kind of new to me. I offered this one, but you get a discount off of certain other ones, so you can get a great deal. I mean, they're priced really well anyways, but you could get a really good deal doing it that way, and I'm going to try to do that for everything I put up. I have some freestanding lace bookmarks that I have to stitch out, and lots of other stuff, so I'm just going to be rolling out. If you guys have any requests of designs that you'd like to see, then let me know in the OML Embroidery University Facebook group. You can see my setup right behind me there. Can you guys see that? So my widescreen monitor, and then that's my Cintiq sitting there. So I can do lots, and I'm excited to be creating. I'm able to catch part of it. Well, we're glad you're here, Rose. Thank you. Joyce, a little late, but here now. Hello, all. Yes, good morning to everyone. All right, let's get this party started. And I think I'm going to do like plain, no, that'll be plain green, that one, and then red, and then this one. So I think I'll make it kind of like, Rhonda, hi, glad you could make it. And then we'll see what we want to do for the back. I think it'll be fun. But I think also gold. I think I might do gold on the green, and gold on, well, there's already gold on the red, so I might not do anything. So let's go to Captain Jack, and then we can see what we're doing here. All right, Captain Jack. Now, Captain Jack is my Luminaire 3, which I absolutely love. I haven't been using them for a while, so I'm really happy that I can now. Water soluble stabilizer, the fabric-y kind of stuff. And let's see, 7511 needle. I never changed the size. Don't know why I don't, but I just really don't. Bobbin Police, here you go. It's been checked and inspected, and I have a new bobbin, so we're good. And it's white, so I don't know how that's going to work out yet. So the design is fairly easy, and it's just a bit of folded fabric, but it's easy folded fabric. So it is, it's fun, I guess. Christmas fabric, fun. So Evelyn says, just got my Luminaire 3, trying to learn all the bells and whistles. Awesome. Play. Yeah, you really can't hurt it. So play with it. It does some amazing stuff. The built-in designs, the projector, the sewing side of it. It's awesome. Good mark from the bobbin police. All right. All right. I like that. Love your bobbin check badge. Need one. Well, I can put that up for you guys for free. I'll put it on the site. Someone can remind me. So, okay, we went that 5x7 hoop. So I'm doing the middle size, sorry. And I'm going to use black thread so you guys can see it better. But when you guys are stitching it out, try to use a thread that matches a little bit better and won't stand out. So our first step is going to be placement for the batting. So we just get our bearings and we know where we're putting it. Oh, I missed this guy. Captain Jack, I missed you. So there we go. Perfect. Little circle. Hopefully that'll fit. If it does, you got it. Now we're going to put our batting down. This is just not actually warm and natural, but it's similar. I just bought like a queen size package of it. It works. It's pretty good. I like it. And I do have something else. I am going to drop my mouse, apparently, but put a little more light on the subject and then pick up the mouse. Hopefully I didn't stop anything. No. Nope. So it's gonna go over it twice. Hopefully the light is better. I have my dime light that I adore so much. I just love it. Let's see. Is that better? Yeah, that's actually really cool. Nice and bright. I can turn it up a little bit more. Here I am fiddling with lights. I love this light. I have so much fun with it. I think it's fantastic. And as you can see, oh, that's the blue. That's awful. Yellow and just white. Okay. As you can see, it's a lot of fun. So if you're doing the regular satin stitch edges, then you would cut this out. I am going to leave it open. I can always trim it at the end when I put the back on. So the next step is going to be all of our placement lines. So it just takes one step out of each folded fabric. So I think it helps quite a bit. And then you know where you're placing everything. Another thing you could do quite easily is make it one color. So just have simply fabric on it, one color of fabric. You could still do these lines if you wanted or skip them, but you could just do the different quilting and then the little pretty stitches. And I think that would look fantastic. I was actually going to do that today, but I figured you guys, wanted to see this because it's kind of cool. So the first step in folded fabric is applique. So the first one is always applique. So no flipping, no folding, no nothing. No nothing. So we already have our placement, right? You can see it, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we don't have to worry about that. And it's applique. So I'm going to leave a little bit of seam allowance in case I decide to do it differently. And press it down, and there we go. Now we're going to stitch this down because it's applique, right? I am going to zoom you guys in and see. No, wrong one. Wow, I am just so off today, aren't I? Ha! There we go. So with the black, you guys can see it, but again, it would show through. So when we're doing this, you can trim this. You don't have to, but I am going to leave a seam allowance all the way around. So I only have to trim the inside. So it is easy to do. I might even do it right at the machine because we are going to cover it up. So seam allowance, and then that is a heck of a green, isn't it? Carol Dirch, oh, another one, yay, join the membership. I put a note in the membership kind of area to let you guys know what's going on. I owe you guys a couple of videos. I have not forgotten, believe it or not. I was just trying to make the other company work, and it's not going to. So I am going to get on that. So I just trimmed the inside. If you're doing the satin stitches, trim it all the way around nicely. And now we're going to start with the folded fabric. So the key to the folded fabric is, I'm going to pull this back a little bit so you guys can see it better. There we go. Is that you want to make sure it covers everything. You want to turn it over, so the pretty side facing down, because we're going to fold it like this, right? And we want it all the way up here and have the fabric going towards the top. Now the line is slanted, so we want to make sure. And if you're not sure, sometimes when you're doing folded fabric and there's funny shapes, you want to make sure that when you fold it, that everything's covered. So this is just a scrap I'm using. Now we have our placement line. So the first thing we're going to do is the tack down for the folded fabric, because everything else is already done, again with the black thread, but you know, you guys can see it. So face down, ready to fold, and we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to trim the inside. So whenever you see just a single line like that, it is folded fabric. But it's easy to do and it's fun. So next step is the actual folding part. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm going to have some leftovers too. And if you have those awesome pads, you could iron it down. I find it stays flat with the batting, which is nice. And you just kind of finger press a nice crease. And then we're going to tack it down. So it's just going to go around the outside and hold everything down. And then you're left with this beautiful fold. Isn't that fun? I love it. I love it. And this fabric is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So, okay, I'm going to do the same thing, trim on the inside, but this time I'm going to do it properly and take it back to the desk, and then we can do it that way. Oh, I did it right that time. Yippee, yippee. So, it's looking good. Again, I'm going to leave a seam allowance on the outside. I should have left more here. I should have left a little more on this side, but it's okay. Let's see. So we're just going to trim this off. I'm going to keep this. So I'm going to start a new scrap bin. Although this Christmas tree, all I see is English paper piecing with that. And I'm going to move my tea so I don't spill it. Earl Grey tea hot. And there we go. And then I'm going to trim the bottom. So if you were doing the satin, guys, you will trim it all the way around. But I want a seam allowance in case I'm going to decide. So look how the green here makes this green stand out. Could the large design be used as a hot pad for your table? Sure, why not? All you need is the right batting, and just put the correct batting, you know, face up, face down. It will work just fine. So yeah, that'll work for sure. And I think that's a great idea. And that is also why I did a larger one, because we want to do more stuff with it. So now what are we going to do? Let's see. It is a line. So I want this one. So now this is a bit tricky, because when I fold it over, this will just take a minute to figure out, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but you know, you just don't want just legs. So this is our placement. So when we fold it over, we want it something like that. That would be actually cute enough. So that's how I do fussy folding. Now I do want the line to be a little bit different than that, but not much. So I want their little hats to show, because that's adorable. Now I've made a line, and we know it's going to stitch close to that. So that is how I do it. And it doesn't have to be perfect, you know, it doesn't. So hopefully I got the angle right. So that should be pretty good. That should be pretty good. I can see where my needle's gonna go down. So then, folded fabric again. So, isn't that easy? Yeah, I got it. It's gonna be pretty darn close. Could have been over a little bit more. But that's how you fussy place folded fabric. And you can do it. You can do it. And it looks really good, like the Christmas trees. So now we're going to do the fold. And I pretty much know how it's going to work out. But isn't that cute? It's just a great way to use fabric up like that. So, isn't that cute? I like it. Let's see now. I'll kind of cut one guy off. So look at that! I did it! I got their scarves in too. Their scarves matched their hats. Isn't that awesome? That's so much fun. That's so much fun. Great tip, Sue. Never thought of doing it like that. Yeah, and it, you know, if you don't like it, you can pick out the stitches if you want. I don't think you have to, but some people will be picky. This happened to turn out perfectly, and I'm so happy with it. Such cute fabric. So yes, you can in fact fussy place fabric. So does that make it cute? I'm really happy. I love it. I love it. The Christmas trees would have been good here. So red, or I could use this side. I think I'll just do red. Let's dare to be different here. So again, we're doing the folded fabric, guys. So place it down and then stitch it down and then flip it. It'll be good. And this is just a smaller piece, but if you're doing the large size, it's the pieces are bigger, so you know it'd be good. But try it though. Fussy placing, flip and fold, because Christmas fabric is so cute. So give it a little finger press. This one looks nice, not quite the same red, but that's okay. And don't worry about busy fabric, because it's Christmas fabric, so who really cares, right? It can be nice. And see this point down here? Make sure your fabric covers that, right? We want to make sure that it covers it. Okay, so now we're going to start with the quilting stitches, but first let's well, I guess I don't really have to. I was going to say let's trim it down. All I have to do is this little piece. So I'm not going to do black for my quilting. I could do white quite easily. I might do white for this one or for all of them. And then I am going to make my motif stitches in a metallic thread so we can think about. Any questions? You could use the thread as multiple colors on it with this stitch out. Sure, variegated thread. Sure, why not? It would look good. Just remember, if you use it for satin stitches, it is going to come out as striped. And, you know, for a Christmas thing, it's not that bad. I generally, in general terms, I don't like the stripes, but I have used it to look like lights. I did it for Halloween, the on the house, was it? No, the small town charm. And I did it on one of the displays and it looked fantastic. So yeah, feel free to play around with that. Anything goes. Whatever, you know, comes to your mind will work. So you can either have the quilting stitches blend in like I'm doing now, the more traditional way, or like this one, you could see they stand out more. So one way or the other, whichever you decide. And again, you don't even have to do the quilting stitches. You can just do the pretty motif stitches. Whatever you guys want, Or if you want to make it super fancy, then do all of it. Green and red metallic. Yes, Evelyn, I think I'll do that. We all need to give Sue the YouTube thumbs up. Yes, please. Yes, please. I want to make this thing rock. Now, I have an idea for a giveaway. I have two ideas. It's either going to be one of my designs that everybody really likes, like the most popular one, to get you guys to get all your friends to subscribe, and that'll help out a lot. Or one of the new designs if we sell too many or many sort of thing, that we can do a giveaway on that, and I'll give you guys a free design. So, or maybe we'll do both. I don't know. We might be able to do both. So just as ideas, so guys get thinking towards that. I could have used red on this, but I'm just gonna stick to the white. And this is, you know, kind of a sparse design, so it works out kind of nicely. It's not gonna take away from my deer faces, so, oh dear, my deer faces. It only takes a minute, color changes in between, so you can you know, do whatever you want with it. You could skip one or two. I could have skipped these guys, but it doesn't really take away from it. And I love quilting stitches, so yes. Variegated thread would be awesome as well. So that one's good. I think we're going to go back to the top. This one, I think the white will look good, or silver. It's another very kind of cool quilting design, so yes. Isabel says hitting the thumbs up doesn't cost a cent. Please do it. Yeah, just take a second and hit the like button. It's very helpful. It doesn't cost you guys anything, shows your appreciation, but also really helps the channel on YouTube. And the more people I have watching, the more everything. YouTube will start handing out the videos more, and then I'll get more views and then more subscribers, and that's the goal. I really, that's my heart attack goal. I want to get to 100,000 subscribers. That's it. That's all. And make enough money to survive. So the white really stands out on that one. It's okay. It's okay. So I think I'm going to switch to gold metallic. So anyways, guys, now is the time for you guys to get your friends subscribed and buying designs, because normally I only sell 20 of each design maximum, and that is not enough for me to live off of, so I'll have to stop doing all the videos. But I have some plans for you guys, some learning stuff. All right, so my gold thread, you'll have to just give me a minute, has become a little unraveled and a little unruly. You can see here, see my problem. Kind of annoying, but let's see if I can fix it without creating a huge mess. And no, so I'm gonna cut it and do it that way. So I hate to waste my King Star Metallic, but that was going to be a 10-minute affair to do. So I just cut it. I think there would have been knots in it anyways. So yeah, I got big plans. Like I said, I'll be doing this full time, so it will be awesome. Now I think the gold is going to look really good with the greens and the reds. So this is kind of like crazy quilting. We'll have a nice line because it's folded fabric, and it should look good. Now there's color changes in between all of these too. So, oh yeah, a little bit of bling in there. Oh, it could be darker. Maybe red. No, see, I like it. So I might have skipped these two on the quilting stitches. I think for this one, if I'm doing the outside edges, I'll have to do it a different way. Do you guys, let's do a vote, do you guys want me to do the folded, like, envelope background? No pink metallic. I actually have pink metallic and it's awesome. So the envelope style or satin stitches? You guys can let me know. Whew. Yeah. Good morning, Gifted Hands by Chrissy. So Chrissy, good morning from South Carolina. What is your web page for us to visit? It is, good question, thank you, Cindy. It is omlembroidery.com. And there's all my designs that I've created. There's a whole lot on it. And every time you buy one of the designs, they keep the prices really low. But every time you guys buy a design, it helps support the channel. It's basically what I live off of. So anything is helpful. So I like the look of satin. Remember, you can go out of live, hit the thumbs up, come back in. We promise not to talk about you when you're gone. Thank you, Carolyn. That's funny. Envelope, envelope, satin envelope. Seems like envelope is winning, but I don't know. Keep it going. You can put photos of your creations and ask for help if you have questions. The OML Embroidery University Facebook group is awesome. It is a safe place to ask, you know, questions, everything. It's super nice. And I love to see what you guys create. Everyone loves to see what you guys create, especially if you're thinking outside the embroidery box. That makes everything better, I think, for sure. So I'm going to keep going with the gold because I am liking how it looks. It seems, or you could possibly do the choice in the pattern. Well, you can kind of do it. It looks like envelope. So I did a video on it, if you're wondering how in the world we're going to do this. But satin stitches, you would be trimming everything and then putting the back on, trimming that, and then putting the satin stitches as a finish. We're not quite done with stitching though, even when this is done. Look how cute this is. I love it. That is my favorite thing ever, the fussy cut deer. I love it. Love the fabric, many ideas for that. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and thank you, Carol. I love this ornament. I like it. It's easy to do. The folded fabric is beautiful, and you can design it how you want. So I like that. So now we're going to, I'm just going to leave the fabric there because it's just going to cover it over. It's fill stitches. Pink envelope. Really, Shannon? Really? It is just going to be fill stitches. So this is the top cap on it. And it's okay to leave the fabric underneath it. But if you're doing satin stitches, then you're covering it up. So what we want to do for the folded fabric closure kind of thing is we're going to have to go back to either the first or the second outside shape and stitch it again. So that is easy. Put some cash in the envelope back. Yes. I had fun making the little tree earrings. That's fun. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So I do have some fabric for the folded. It's easy to do, for sure. Now you might want to do the satin stitches. They're separate. You might want to do the satin stitches around the top part if you want, but you don't have to. I love the gold for the top. That's pretty much how it actually looks. I'm going to be a little bit short on right here. I didn't leave enough, so that's gonna kind of suck, but what are you gonna do, right? Yes, we know Lynn and Shannon are stitching buddies. those two have a lot of fun. Feel free. Internet friends are awesome, especially embroidery ones, because like I have no one to talk embroidery to, because it's just me, and B doesn't care, and Darren's here. He doesn't really know. He doesn't understand what I'm saying, so it's nice to have embroidery friends, I think. I answer as many questions as I can as well. So the next step, you could actually use this for the envelope, but I'm going to show you something because I'm a little bit short here. We want the stitches that are going to hold the envelope, we want them just a little bit inside. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to stop stitching this, and I am going to go up to Edit on my machine, and I'm going to reduce the size just a little bit. So let me put it back and see, 6, 7, 7. So this is a little bit, so 2 of them, and it shouldn't be too bad. And then go back into embroidery. So the envelope ones, so I've got fabric and I have it folded in half, and the folded part goes towards the middle, and this will be our edges, and we're going to turn it to make it look good. And same thing for the top part. I'm not 100% sure how well it's going to work with the bottom edge, but we'll see. So you want them to overlap, but make sure everything is covered. Now remember, I made it a teeny tiny bit smaller, so hopefully that'll work. I'm back at the beginning. I must have missed something. Who's Darren? Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said anything, but there it is. I leave the gold in just because it doesn't matter. I will explain. So this is going to stitch it all out and finish it off for us. There we go. Careful with your fingers. Good Lord. So now we have an opening. Should have been up a little bit higher. I guess I didn't realize it was there. And then all we have to do is trim and turn. So let's do that. The gold and the green is gorgeous. Gorgeous. So hopefully this will be okay. I think I might have made a boo-boo on it, and I should have put it up higher. But satin stitches, you put the back on, you turn your hoop over, put the back one, and stitch it to it. So the back fabric goes face down because it's the back. And once it stitches, you trim it, and then you do your satin stitches, and then you're done. So let's see how close that is. Okay, I could have done one and it would have been enough. So take it off, and no trimming until now. I kind of like it that way. So this is just something if people prefer one or the other. Where are my pinking shears? No pinking shears. I'll have to look for those. Let's see how it's gonna turn out. I just don't know because of the shape, so it's kind of an experiment. It's a lot easier with, like, you know, an oval or like this. It's a lot easier to do the envelopes. So what do you guys think? Is it gonna work or not work? So try to get your fold a little more in the middle. Mine was a little bit down. And when you shrink it, just one click is enough. So on the corners, we want to trim the corners. So it's whatever you prefer, whatever style you prefer on it. I mean, it's not a huge deal. I'm going to cut into it there because we want that part to work, and clip the stitches again. But you could do a whole bunch of these, just easily a whole bunch. Now we don't want it too close, right? Because we don't want it to pop out. So let's see. little clips in the curves to help lay smooth. Yes, you can do that. I'm just excited to see. Yeah. Let's see. All right, so I might need a little help on that. And where's the other one? There we go. Don't get confused. You fold both parts out. This might work even better on the larger one as well. And yes, I like it. So yes, you can. So just carefully, my Pokemon is upstairs, so I'll use a pencil. Work with what you got. My Pokemon is with my sewing machine, which I'm quite thankful I'm going to get back to doing. I've missed sewing. So take your time on this part. Push stuff out. There you go. And look at that. So, yes, Phyllis, yes, definitely you clip the curves because I think it'll make it better. So I'm just kind of running it along there. See, that's nice too. I think for this one, I prefer the satin stitches. What do you guys think? Add the ribbon before putting on the back fabric. Yes, you can. Great ideas, guys. You guys are awesome. So you would tuck the loop, just like when you're making bags in the hoop. You tuck it in behind, you tuck it in, turn your hoop over, tape the ribbon down, and then put your fabric over top for the back. And then when you trim the back fabric, make sure you don't cut the ribbon. Ask me how I know that. Yes. So I need to take, I'm going to have to turn this around again, and I need to take some of the fabric. You guys can't, well, maybe you can see. See how thick that is? I'm never going to get this shape until I do a little bit more. But it changes it. Once you iron it, it's going to look great. And yeah, you can top stitch it. So it does look completely different than the other one. It's a bit smaller, but you guys have the different sizes. I would have to sit and fiddle with this a little bit and clip into like little triangles around the curved part, and it'll stitch nicely. So yes, know that too. What? What? Yes, and top stitching, that works really well as well. So you could just cut a little V into these corner pieces, or just be a little more patient than I am right now, and then push it out. I can see, this is better. This is better, so maybe. You might also trim batting closer to the sew line for turning. We don't want to do it too close, but yes, you can. You can do all of it. But you have to be careful when you're turning. If you do it too close, that you're gonna just bust through there. Gotta go. Great to be here live. Thanks for joining us, Rose. I'm almost done. So perfect. So it comes in 4x4, 5x7, and 8x12. So go shopping at omlembroidery.com. Help support the channel. I've got some great membership classes coming up. We're going to do a Q&A and the whole bit. So yeah, look, that looks much better now. It just, you know, a little bit of patience. There we go. And then, yeah, you could tuck some money in. You could put a name here before you put it on. But see how it changes the look of it? I think that's awesome. I would not do this with the 4x4. I think that is getting a little too small, and I think the 8x12 would work out really well too. So I got to do a little bit more there, but look, nice way to change it up. And I would just make it smaller just once. I did twice, but just once would have been better. Just it has to be inside the line because I shorted myself. But look, isn't that cute? Let's see. Put my T on it. Yeah, that works. That is nice. So I'm going to finish that up, and I will put some pictures in the OML Embroidery University Facebook group. and you guys can see. I'll just make it look a little prettier. So happy shopping the whole bit. There will be more videos coming up, not this week, but the week after. I am going to bring back Mug Rug Mondays. So woohoo! I think that'll be so much fun. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys like this video. Go ahead and like the video. It helps so much. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone. Bye. What time on Monday? I'll let you guys know. Don't worry about it yet. But we're gonna do more. Okay. Bye everyone.